Hey folks, Marcus with MarcusBlankenship.com here. This is the third video about the time recently when I got some negative feedback on my team's code quality. Quickly, I want to recap. My client's technical person made an offhanded comment to them saying, well, I'm not really thrilled to get another project from those guys. The last one was kind of hard to maintain. Obviously, that's both negative, puts us in a bad light, kind of upsetting, but also can't really work with it there. So as you recall, in the second video, I came back with the key questions I asked that person about, what were the details? And the whole thing was I took the approach that this was a bug report. Going over to Joel Spolsky's kind of fog bugs style bug reporting, my core questions were, what were you trying to do? What did you find when you tried to do it, and what did you expect it to be like? So trying to understand the disconnect in his mind. Now, I didn't hear anything back. And normally what would happen here is I would just blow this comment off, just dismiss it and think, well, must not really matter. But I'm not going to do that this time. What I did is I actually approached the client a second time and I said, you know what? I see this as an opportunity to make sure we have expectations set well. So I'm going to work up an initial set of development server standards for what you can expect from us. And I want to give your technical person an opportunity to weigh in on these things before we deliver the code. Afterward, it's too late. Like it would require rework, and if you don't want us to use a certain library or whatever, or you have a certain way you want to do things, Mr. Technical Person, we need to know up front. But I'm going to take the initiative and I'm going to actually create a technical standards document that my team will then adhere to. Now, we will put in there our standards, the standards we believe in that we feel are the right ones. But it is a place to begin having a new kind of conversation, one that isn't just where one team throws code over the wall to another team, but where two groups come together and actually discuss what's expected, what's needed. Maybe he has skills in a whole other level. Maybe he's found that a certain kind of plugin or certain features don't scale in their environment. I have no idea because I am too far removed. So this document is going to be put together has two purposes. One, we're going to clarify these expectations, and I'm going to take the initiative. And I think you could do the same thing. But also number two, I'm going to show this client that I did take this feedback seriously and that I am going to be proactive. See, the client also, and your boss is this way too, doesn't really love to hear complaints. Okay, so when I appear to be making more of an effort than that other person, because they haven't returned my calls, when I'm showing that, you know what, I care so much about getting it right that I'll go the extra effort and put this in place, I'm building a lot of trust between myself and the client, who's actually the person in this case buying the software. All right, so I'm just going to wrap it up. If I hear from the person and we end up having a conversation, I'll make another video. If you have comments about how you handle negative feedback from users or clients or other technical people, please post them below. Or email me at marcus@marcusblankenship.com. You can join my list where I write on a very regular basis about the transition from programmer to manager, about leading software development teams, about leading teams of teams, and about owning your own business. All of those are things that I know that you could use help with. I want you to be the boss your team deserves. All right, take care. Bye-bye.